Hello, I'm Karen Elgersma in Central Saanich at Victoria's largest little air show, and you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, a new gift store that truly celebrates local art, how you can experience a tropical island close to home, and a story about how one organization is breaking all the barriers. All that and more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us on Go Island. I am so happy to be back home. I have been away for the past 3 weeks, and I want to thank James Green and Jen Moranitz for covering for me while I was away. I was in California, which was lovely. But there is nothing like Vancouver Island, and that's why I love hosting Go, because we celebrate all the cool things that happen on this incredible place that we live in, including Victoria's biggest little air show. Largest. Biggest, largest.
It's big.
It's big. It's so big that it's large. Now, Jack Price, this is one of the coolest events that happens in Victoria every year. And not only is it spectacular and fun, but it actually raises money for a good cause. But let's begin with the event. What is happening right here in Central Saanich Saturday and Sunday?
Well, we have the air show taking off, and we mean that literally, with all kinds of aircraft coming from all over the place. We've got California pilots coming up and people from Utah and the mainland, and so what we do is we put on an air show. We put on a real air show with aircraft flying, World War II, World War I, and we have some great stunt acts for the kids, and it's all just there to raise money for our charities that we support.
Well, this is not an air show at Victoria International Airport. No, this is in Central Saanich, because tell us the aircrafts that are flying at this particular air show.
Well, we're going to have a team of jets flying with smoke on. We're going to have a large 1/3 scale Stearman with smoke that comes up from the States. We've got a beautiful twin-engine de Havilland Mosquito that's flying this year that's an award winner in the U.S. We've got some large World War II aircraft like the Corsair you see beside me. And
you fly them all with a radio control, right?
Yeah.
Who builds these aircrafts?
Well, for the most part, they're built by the people that are flying them. You know, that's the hobby, and the passion for the hobby is people love aircraft, and so they build them, and they learn how to fly them first, and then they build planes and fly their creations.
This year, you're raising money for the Saanich Hospital Foundation.
Peninsula
Hospital Foundation,
and also Santa's Anonymous, and this is our this will be our 12th year.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've done this over $160,000 raised so far by a club of about 55 people. So,
amazing.
Yeah.
And we are going to go flying. Oh, yes, we are, in just a moment. But first, we're going to head over to the Bateman Center. Have you had a chance to check out the new Robert Bateman Center right in the Inner Harbor? It's extraordinary. And they also have a gift shop. And you know what I love about this gift shop is that it is filled with artwork from local artists. It's almost like an art show itself. I'll let our intern, Meg Cuthbert, explain. I want to know the name of the pilot in that plane. What's his name?
Jack Lowe.
Jack! What a flight. We are here in Central Saanich at Victoria's largest little air show. And you know what amazes me all the time is when I drive by here on my way home from work and I see the planes flying, I always have to give my head a shake because I always think that they're real, like, people planes.
They're just smaller.
They're just smaller. But it always kind of, you must get that all the time when people come by here. Do they have to kind of give their head a shake?
Oh yeah, we get lots of people that coming off of the highway, off the bicycles. Like if you look over there now, there's cyclists there that saw the plane flying. So they come out and they just love to sit down, and we have all these lovely picnic benches out here for them. Yeah.
Now, one of the neat things about what's happening this weekend is the passion behind it. Because the people who put this show on, like yourself, you're so excited and passionate about this hobby. Tell me a little bit about the club itself.
Well, the club has been around for long before I even joined it.
And just remind people the name of the club. It is the
Victoria Radio Control Model Society.
There you go.
Yeah.
And it's been around for a long time.
It's been around for a long time. And about 12 years ago, we started the Victoria's Largest Little Airshow, which evolved from a scale contest that we used to hold on a regular basis. And we found that people were coming down to watch it. And we thought, well, why not turn it into an air show? The people who come up for the show, we have one pilot in particular who has come up here. This will be his 7th year. And it's for the cause. And that's what's important. Yeah, we have a passion for planes and we have a passion to fly radio control models, but the cause is what these folks come up from the States to help us put on this event.
And we're going to tell you a little bit about how they put this show together and make it happen. It's very cool. But first, have you thought to yourself, you know, it's been a great summer so far, but I need an adventure, maybe a safari. I need to go to an island and experience something extraordinary. Well, our Arbutus RV Big Summer is going to show you exactly how you can have an adventure right here on Vancouver Island. Have you been to Sydney Spit yet? Because if you haven't, make sure that this is the summer you get there. Between the incredible programs that Parks Canada is putting on and this weather, I'm telling you, it really is like going on a tropical vacation when you go there. And here's another thing you want to put on your list of things to do this summer. You have to go to the largest little air show in Victoria, right, Jack?
That's correct.
Because you will see planes flying just like this one. Now, what's cool about this plane is not only did Jack build it himself, oh yes he did, but this man is a retired pilot. Yes, he's been flying people all over the world for years, and now he's flying a little bit of a different plane. But what's it like to take that passion for aviation and flying and transfer it to a hobby like this? Has it been satisfying?
Super. It's been a great pastime. And now that I'm retired, it's what I do just about all the time.
Oh, I love it. And you can do
Building
some
and designing, and
you can do some good tricks with that plane.
it'll do all the things that the real one would do.
I don't know if I'd want to be in the plane when it was flipping around, Jack, in the passenger, but I'm liking watching it. It's crazy. But that's what this plane could do, couldn't it, if it was...
It would.
Yeah.
And I've got bombs for it. It'll drop bombs. And at the air show, I'll be dropping bombs and doing little pyrotechnics.
Okay. So if you have a little boy who likes World War I, World War II, and all that sort of stuff, this is where they have to be this weekend. That would be my son, my 10-year-old, would go nuts over that.
It'd be super.
We're going to tell you about how you can partake in the show, where you can park, all the details so that you make sure you get the most out of your weekend here at the air show. But we have to take a really quick break, but go nowhere, because when we come back, more on the air show and oh, I tell you, we have a good story coming up, very inspiring. It's one of those stories that will make you get out there and volunteer. Welcome back to Go Island. We're in Central Saanich, and this is when you really can see the size of these planes, when we're right up next to them. Because when you see them in the sky, they can trick you. You sometimes think they're real, well, they are real, but you know, you think they're like the real planes. But this actually is a replica of a Royal Navy plane that flew in World War II, Jack?
That's correct.
Who's the pilot?
Well, the original pilot was Jaime Gray. He's actually from Nelson, BC.
No way.
Yeah, and trained in the States and was in the Royal Navy. And he was a real tenacious guy. He had one bomb shot off, and the other was he was approaching a ship and he was on fire, and he kept going. And he got a lucky shot and sunk the ship. But unfortunately, his wing burnt off and he crashed.
And you know what's amazing is if you come to the show this weekend here in Central Saanich, the largest little air show in Victoria, you will see this plane flying, dropping bombs. It's going to be like the kind of show that really will ooh and ah you, and bring your kids, because it's going to be so much fun. We're going to tell you a little bit more about the show, but you know what we're going to talk about first? Another amazing organization, Power to Be. They do extraordinary things to help people who have disabilities, challenges, to get out and experience adventures. Our very own Paul Balstein did a story that is so truly inspiring. Should everyone come to Victoria's largest little air show this weekend?
Absolutely.
He even talks. So realistic. We have to take a quick break, but please stay with us because when we come back, we're talking about legalizing marijuana, talking about driving around without license plates. You're going to want to watch this one. To be here if they want to come and enjoy the show because it will be a show. Where are you? When? And where can they park?
Oh, there's lots of parking. We're between Lochside Drive and Martindale, and we have lots of parking for everybody, no problem. And there's people to help direct for parking. And there's lots of seating area. It's great. Bring your kids, have fun, and join us. We'll have a great time.
You can also bike here because it's just off the Lochside Trail, so it's a really great bike ride. Get on your bike, come out here, enjoy the show. There'll be food, there'll be fun, and the money raised goes to support the Saanich Peninsula Hospital Foundation and Santa's Anonymous. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, everybody come out.
You know, I just feel like a little kid when I come out here and watch these planes. It really is infectious.
You know, Karen, you will, because you're going to see the flying lawnmower, Snoopy and the Red Baron,
It all
flying
happens.
iron, and it all happens right here at Mitchell Air Park.
I tell you, you'll be smiling all weekend long. Thank you so much for joining us. We'd love to hear back from you if you have any ideas, thoughts, or you just want to tell me how much you missed me while I was gone. Email us, go to our Facebook page, tweet about us, or even go on our Twitter account and send us a message because we love chatting with you. Thanks for watching.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Men's Wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.